Dopamine is a chemical messenger in our brains, often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter. It plays a crucial role in motivation and reward, driving us to pursue activities that bring us joy and satisfaction. When we do something pleasurable, like spending time with loved ones or achieving a goal, dopamine is released in our brain. This release makes us feel good and encourages us to repeat the behavior, reinforcing positive actions and experiences. Think of it like a motivation molecule that pushes us towards things that bring us satisfaction and fulfillment. However, the constant bombardment of highly stimulating activities like scrolling through social media or playing video games can disrupt this delicate system and its natural balance. These activities flood our brains with dopamine, making it harder to find motivation for tasks that don't offer such immediate gratification, like studying or working on long-term projects. We can become overly reliant on these quick hits of dopamine, seeking them out more and more frequently. This can lead to a cycle of dependence on these activities, even if they aren't truly serving us in the long run, ultimately affecting our overall well-being and productivity. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. This fundamental drive influences many of our daily choices and behaviors. This principle is called the pleasure principle. It's a concept that explains why we are constantly on the lookout for activities that make us feel good. Dopamine plays a key role in this process. This neurotransmitter is often referred to as the feel-good chemical. When we engage in activities that release dopamine, our brains quickly adapt to this new normal level of stimulation. Over time, the initial pleasure we felt diminishes. This adaptation is called tolerance. It means that the same activity no longer provides the same level of pleasure. We need more and more of the stimulating activity to get the same level of reward. This can lead to a cycle of seeking higher levels of stimulation. Imagine it like a drug addict who needs higher doses to achieve the same high. The more we indulge, the more we need. This is how we can get trapped in a cycle of needing more and more stimulation just to feel satisfied. It becomes a never-ending quest for pleasure. A dopamine detox is like hitting the reset button on your brain's reward system. It involves temporarily abstaining from highly stimulating activities that flood your brain with dopamine. This break allows your brain to regain its sensitivity to dopamine. By reducing your exposure to these dopamine triggers, you're essentially giving your brain a chance to recalibrate. Think of it like giving your brain a break from junk food so it can appreciate healthier meals again. The goal is to break the cycle of dependence on these activities and increase your motivation for things that are actually good for you. A dopamine detox can be a powerful tool to regain control of your focus and motivation. By reducing the constant influx of high-stimulation activities, you allow your brain to reset and become more sensitive to natural rewards. However, the real key to long-term change is finding a sustainable balance. This means integrating practices that promote well-being into your daily routine. Instead of relying solely on willpower, try to connect less stimulating activities with rewards. This approach helps in making these activities more enjoyable and less of a chore. For example, after completing a challenging work task, reward yourself with a short walk in nature. The fresh air and change of scenery can be incredibly refreshing. Or take a few minutes to read a good book. This not only provides a mental break, but also enriches your mind. This creates a positive feedback loop that reinforces healthy habits. Over time, these small rewards can build up to create a more balanced and fulfilling lifestyle. Remember, lasting change is about making small, sustainable adjustments to your lifestyle. These adjustments should be realistic and achievable. It is crucial to remember that if you're struggling with severe addiction, professional help is essential. Don't try to go through it alone. Don't hesitate to reach out to a therapist or counselor who can provide guidance and support on your journey to recovery. They can offer personalized strategies to help you stay on track.